Hey guys, Rich here from the RCNetwork.com and welcome to another episode of the Beginner Series. Now this month we're going to be talking about the Driveline, keeping it free, and also checking out some of those bearings throughout your vehicle. Now with a free Driveline, you're going to have cooler motor temps and less problems down the line. Probably one of my most asked questions here at the RC Network is, hey, my motor's running really hot. I don't see any other issues. What's going on? And my reply to them 9 times out of 10 is check your Driveline. Make sure that everything is spinning freely, that you don't have anything binding up or you have damaged bearings and that sort of thing. Is your car even clean? That's another thing that can contribute to higher motor temps. So in this video today, we're going to be checking out the Team Associated ProRally's Driveline. We're going to make sure everything is spinning correctly and also check out a couple of the bearings and see if we have any wear so far with this vehicle. So to start off, I went ahead and removed all 4 wheels. We're not going to need those for today's video. And we're going to also go ahead and remove the body, get that thing out of the way, and let's go ahead and start checking out this ProRally. Now, the easiest way to check if your Driveline is free is to go ahead and remove the pinion gear from the motor. Now, typically it's just a set screw that you have to loosen and just remove that pinion. I went ahead and did mine ahead of time here and loosened the set screw, pulled it off the motor, and now we have a chance to check the Driveline to make sure it's all free. Now, the way I like to check my Driveline is I go ahead and grab both rear hexes. Now, of course, in four-wheel drive vehicles, you should have spinning on all 4 wheels at the same time as we spin them. So we're just going to go ahead and rotate them towards the front of the vehicle in a forward motion and kind of give them a spin. And right there you can kind of hear the bearings activating and all of the drive shafts moving. That's a very good sign. That means we have a pretty free moving Driveline and there's going to be no additional added stress to the motor. So let's say that we did find some binding, like it just wasn't running smooth or friction free. Now the first thing you want to do is take a look at some of the bearings throughout the vehicle, starting off with the wheel carriers or hub carriers. Those are typically the ones that will go bad first. You also want to check ones down the center Driveline, like if you have a center differential or around your slipper clutch. A great place to check for bearing sizes is your owner's manual. They'll typically have all the model numbers for replacement bearings and also what sizes they are. I went ahead and made a note here on my ProRally manual, and they list all the bearing sizes along with the model numbers for each one, quantities and such, and it's really nice that they list that out for you. Now, one of the best maintenance things you can do for your RC is to replace the bearings. Bearings are pretty inexpensive, and typically you can buy all new bearings for your vehicle for about 20 bucks on a 4-wheel drive car. As far as bearing quality, most of them are pretty good. Now, the stock replacements are always best because you know that they'll fit your vehicle. Now, on the aftermarket, you definitely want to check for bearings that have a rubber seal on them, especially if you have an off-road vehicle. Now, right here, we're seeing rubber seals on both of these bearings right here. If we flip one of them over, we have rubber seals on both sides. That's a pretty good deal, but there's also ones that have a metal seal on one side. That would be going towards the inside of the vehicle and away from the dirt. So like right here on the hub carrier, we'd want to go ahead and place the rubber seal towards the outside and the metal seal towards the inside. So how do you know if your bearings need to be replaced? Go ahead and give them a spin. I'm spinning it from the other side right here, and we're seeing free movement throughout on the bearing. There's no wobbleness or anything that's binding up on this hub carrier bearing. Now, to my defense, we need to go ahead and wipe some of that dirt off. It'll just prolong the life of that bearing. Now, a quick note on ceramic bearings. I have never actually purchased ceramic bearings. I don't think you really need them. If you really maintain your bearings outside of maybe a sealed transmission or something that you would just do very clean racing in, you really don't need the ceramic or the really expensive bearings. Just good old standard rubber sealed bearings are perfect for our off-road vehicles. Alright guys, well that is a quick look into the Driveline, some bearing maintenance, and keeping your Driveline free. Now I urge you, go check out your RC, pull that pinion off, pull the wheels and tires off, and give that Driveline a spin. You may be surprised at what you find, and in the end you can have better performance from your vehicle, it'll last longer, and in the end you'll have more fun. Well guys, that is it for now. If you have any comments or questions about this video, please feel free to post it on down below, and as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now guys, over and out.